So what percentage of British women are happy with their bodies? It's only 2%.
Welcome back. We're into the final part of this morning's Right Stuff. I'm joined by psychologist Rachel Morris, who was just over in our audience a little while ago. I won a place in our hearts with the excellent BBC series Say No to the Knife. She's going to help those of you who hate your bodies. We've got loads of calls already, so we won't recap on that. The number, if you need it, is 0207 173 5555. You will have to dial quickly if you want a word. And without further ado, we'll take some calls. That's all right with you? Yeah, let's go straight to them. Amy, who's on the line, please?
OK, we're going to go to an 18-year-old Jennifer on line 1.
Morning, Jennifer.
Hiya.
Hi there, Rachel's here, ready and listening. What's up with you? What don't you like?
Well, I've been considering having a boob job. I've got really small boobs, and I've got inverted nipples as well. And I feel just really self-conscious, but I don't know what to do because I'm so young. And I don't know whether it's better to get it done when I'm young or not, really.
Right.
How old are you, Jennifer?
18.
You're 18?
18, yeah.
See, I think that's really young to be considering surgery. And it's not because I think that you don't know your own mind or that you don't have adult rights or anything like that. It's just that as teenagers and as young, when we're in our 20s, it takes a lot of experience to kind of get used to your body. You know, we're very self-conscious as teenagers, and you might find that what you feel bad about now, you'll actually feel perfectly fine about in 5 years' time. The other thing is if you have cosmetic surgery on your breasts now, you're very likely to have them redone in another 10 years, and then another 10, and then another 10, because you're having them done so young.
You've had yours done?
Yeah, I had mine done, but the thing is, I was 31 when I had mine done, and this was after breastfeeding my own son for 18 months and actually trying to live with it. But the thing about this...
Now, hang on, you said trying to live with it.
I did,
Now,
yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that Jennifer is... I get the feeling just from the call that she's pretty much made up her mind. She doesn't like what she's got.
Yeah. And
is she going to have to just live with it for...
No,
I mean...
no. You know what? If I would say give yourself a 2-year probation period to work at liking yourself as you are if you can. Now, small breasts are absolutely fantastic for dressing, for, you know, for clothes and stuff.
Say this regularly. Boys like them too, Jennifer, trust me.
But it really isn't about what boys like. Women don't even care about what men think about them. They think about what their mates think about them. But clothes look best with women with small breasts. Trust me, as a woman who had hers enlarged, I suddenly found I didn't know how to dress myself anymore. The inverted nipples, they can be rectified using these... they're sort of like a Mexican hat you put over your breast, and it sucks out the nipple, and you put it on overnight, and it actually can resolve it without surgery. So why don't you try that first?
Good idea.
And give yourself 2 years of talking to people, reading articles, you know, do all the research, but just give yourself a little bit of growing time, because I promise you, that self-consciousness that you're feeling now will be... I don't know, 15, 20% better within a year, and then 15, 20% better again. And then by the time you're in your mid-30s, you won't give a toss.
OK. Jennifer, do you fancy that? 2-year wait? Can you do it?
I'm going to try. It's just relationships, really. I think that's what would hold me back.
See, it is what boys think.
All right, yes, you're right. It is what boys think. But it's not actually what boys think, it's what we imagine you think. You see, we're reading newspapers, we're looking in magazines, we're watching celebrities on TV, we're hearing our boyfriends going, "Whoa, I fancy a bit of that," and they think, "Oh, that's what they want. They must want that." And if
well, you have to look at The Sun. It's very rare they put flat-chested girls on page 3, isn't it?
They do,
but it's not that often.
No, it's not that often. And they tend... And, you know, there's a sort of a sexual imperative, a biological imperative.
All I can say is, who is the #1 model in this country? Kate Moss, flat as a pancake. There's got to be a reason for that, isn't there?
Fashion model, yeah.
Jennifer?
But again, a woman's model, not a man's model.
Yeah, a 2-year wait, Jennifer, and be interested to hear from you again, see how time progresses, maybe next year. Thank you for the call. Amy.
OK, we're going to go to a lady who's trying to lose weight. It's Amanda on line 2.
Morning, Amanda.
Oh, hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you. And you, what about you?
What the problem is, as you've just heard, I'm trying to lose weight. I've put on, over the past 6 years, I've put on about 6 stone. I've had a daughter as well. I've had a baby, she's 2.5 now. And I managed to lose some weight, but I've put it all back on again. And I've just come out of an abusive relationship as well.
Right.
So you have to excuse me.
That's all right, that's all right.
Sorry, I'm also having counselling as well to get a bit of self-confidence back.
Take a breath, take a breath,
Amanda, come on, it's OK, it's OK.
Just take a breath. It's really hard. It's really hard to tell somebody what's going on, especially when it's that much of a mess. But I tell you what, you've just said something incredibly positive. Two things. You said, I have left an abusive relationship. Now, that takes an incredible amount of courage. And you've gone and sought help. You've got counselling. That 6 stone is representing the last 6 years of misery in your relationship.
Yeah, and I'm trying to lose weight now. I've lost about a stone.
You will succeed. You will succeed. I have no doubt about that. You're going to succeed.
Yes, thank you. I hope so. I want to. You know, if anything, I want to do it so when I see my ex in the street, if I see him, then, you know, I can, you know, say, well, look what you're missing out on now, kind of
Just forget,
thing, you know?
Amanda, just forget about him.
Well,
better off out, away from it.
A little bit more counselling and you'll realise that you're losing that weight for you. And I tell you, when you really know that you want something better for yourself, then you will stop eating, you will start exercising, and you will start to take what you deserve, which is a happy life. And when you've got that, you'll have it to teach to your children.
Yeah.
I don't know how we... Because it sounds to me you're doing so much to help yourself. I don't know what more we can do. I think you were doing everything perfectly.
If there's any... I just wonder if there's anything I can sort of do just to sort of, you know, I mean, I know, you know, self-confidence comes from within, but, you know, I just want to sort of try and give out that attitude, you know, show people that, you know, that I don't...
I've got a word of advice with that is, it's an awful phrase, it's very American, and because I'm British I hate it, but there you go. It's act as if, fake it to make it. So you think of somebody, so maybe it's somebody you know or somebody off the television, somebody that you think, God, I'd love to have that kind of attitude. I'd love to feel that confident. And then what you do is you close your eyes and you imagine that you're them. How do they walk? How do you imagine that they would say hello to somebody in the street? How do you imagine that they would deal with things? When you do it like that, you'll start to feel it. So fake it to make it.
OK, Amanda, you've made my day with your call today. You really have. I think you're fab. Good luck to you. Let's have one more quick one if we can, please, Amy.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to Andrea and then online.
Andrea, got to be quick. What's the problem? How can we help?
I have massive boobs.
And you hate them?
I hate them.
Thinking about surgery, or...?
I am. It's ridiculous. Nobody looks me in the face. I have a size between my trousers and my top, and I just feel horrible.
OK.
Well, this is great. I mean, I love it when people like Andrea call up, because this is the one time I can say I fully 100% support you actually considering
it's a big op,
surgery.
isn't it, breast reduction?
It's a large operation. It really is a large operation, but the effect of that large breasts have on women's lives, you cannot imagine.
Oh, I can.
It's absolutely overwhelming if you've ever known anybody.
I have indeed, and what Andrea said straight away, people that talk to my chest. I mean, I can't imagine when you have half the population that can't look you in the eye.
People sexualise you all the time, so you're not just a person. You're some sort of sexual object of fun, or you know.
But you're saying surgery is the way to go?
I'm saying that there are lots of health and physical implications as well as social and psychological implications of having very, very large breasts. You are out of proportion physically, and surgery it's one of the only surgeries that's available on the National Health as a result of that. So I'm saying, yeah, if you've got huge breasts and you hate them and it's really affecting your life, then why not go and talk to a proper consultant, a proper GP about the possibility of reduction?
So first step GP and see what goes on.
Always your first step the GP, and always do your research.
OK,
Don't listen to salespeople.
No. Andrea, tip-top advice there. That is all we have time for, I'm afraid. Tricia, of course, still to come. My thanks to everyone who phoned in this morning. I hope we were of service. Even bigger debt of thanks to Rachel for all the sound advice. We'll see you back here very soon.
Hope so.
Look forward to it. Tomorrow, Torchwood star Nalco Mori joins the panel, where we'll be asking if your sexuality stays with you for life, or if a change of preference can strike at any time. If you've got something to say, Amy's standing by for your calls right now. We'll also find out what makes the perfect festival man. Thanks for watching. Best for British, Scottish, indeed English, Welsh and Irish luck to Andy Murray. See you tomorrow at 9. Bye for now.